Hey you guys, it's Theresa. I'm back with another video. Thank you guys for joining me on this series where I'm going to be sharing so much more about my healthy hair journey, my journey to wholeness. And so today I want to talk to you a little bit more about how I have been redefining protective styles in my own life. Right now, I am definitely embracing heat. I am doing silk presses, but I'm really trying to make sure that I protect my hair. I'm partnering with my stylist, so forth and so on. But I'm not doing that every single week. Right now, just to, I'm waiting for some new products that my stylist recommended. And so I said, you know what? I'm not going to do my traditional, silk press at home. I'm going to embrace doing like a protective style. And so this is what's going on under here. Okay. So I have been wearing my hair. I'm going to put a video right there so you can see how I've been wearing my hair. Okay, and so I want to recreate that because this is going to be the last day of me wearing my hair like this, and then I'm going to wash it. It's been a week. Then I'm going to wash it, and then I'm going to do my whole situation. Tomorrow is Resurrection Sunday, so right in time, okay? So the first thing I did was I parted my hair down the middle, okay? And to be honest, I was not pressed about making sure that the part was extremely straight. I'm taking a wide tooth comb and I'm just really going to just took these out, gently, just make sure that the braid is all the way out. I'm not yanking anything. I'm just gently going through. Now for this sleigh, I did a really great deep condition, airified my hair, washed my hair, sat under a hooded dryer for 30 minutes with a very wonderful, juicy, deep conditioner that puts so much moisture in my hair. Just doing this back section, just gently combing it out. And yeah, my hair felt amazing. And then I did my heat protectant, which is has a leave-in in it, Miracle Milk. I'll talk more about the products when I do my next silk cross. I'll definitely share what I've been using with you guys. But yeah, I did that just gently, and it's already, and then I blow dried it. That's it. So this is blow dried hair that I was able to braid up, which was just so much easier to braid, y'all. Like braiding wet hair, I don't know what convinced me that braiding wet hair was the thing. Like, I don't know. I was so afraid of heat. I'm so grateful for my stylist and so many other amazing professionals in these YouTube streets who helped me to understand I don't have to be afraid of heat. It's just using it properly, right? Using it the right way and properly. So we're all detangled. It's blown out, so there wasn't really much to do. I'm taking one of my silk scrunchies. Just gonna gather one side like this so that it doesn't get in the way. Okay, now I'm going in with a slick stick. I'm not somebody who's gonna lather my hair with a bunch of what is that stuff called? Edge control and stuff. I kind of just like my hair just to be what it's going to be, but I will just a teeny tiny bit, just a little bit, just to help with any flyaways, because we're still growing out some of the breakage I had from 10 years of wearing a protective style. And just, normal wear and tear on your hair. Then I'm taking just a regular brush and I am I'm not like, I'm just gently going in just to smooth that down and trying to get rid of that white residue. All I'm gonna do, get the nape of my neck. I'm also gonna put a little bit on my finger and gather my ends and just kind of put a little bit on my ends, just a teeny little bit, okay? I am like less product is more, like I'm just less is more season. And on the sides, I do like to have a little bit of hair. Now, when I first did this, everything was just blow dry, but then I went in and I took my flat iron and I just did a quick little cutesy little doodly-doo. But I only put heat on my hair one time, so I am not going back in at all, you guys. So I'm just gonna put this clip here, my little clip to clip it out of the way. And then we're gonna go in, Hope I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna speed this part up. Okay, so right at the bottom, this braid is giving health. It's looking healthy. And I feel like my hair is healthy. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Okay, so I'm just gonna braid the end. And nothing is too tight. I'm taking a little more of that stuff from my the slick stick and just kind of using that just to kind of mold the end, because my ends are pretty fresh and it is blown out, so it'll unravel a little bit, which is fine. But just to put a little bit of just extra little sealant on there. That's what I have. And then what I've been doing, y'all, I don't care that these show. I don't. Because the braid looks so fly. Like, look at that braid, y'all. That just looks like, come on. Like, it's giving health. Y'all, come on. I take this clip and kind of tuck it a little. Okay, let's turn around. Let's see if I can turn around. This is always my struggle. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I take this part. I kind of like tuck it in. Just tuck it in. And then I take this. Okay, that's how I've been doing it. That's what I've been doing. So, okay. One side is done. And we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side exact same way. I'll be right back. We are done. Gonna put some earrings on for the day. I have a few errands to run. I have somebody here to help me watch my baby so I can do some things for me. I'm so grateful for best friends. So this is what it's giving. I think it looks cute. So this is how I've been wearing my hair all week. Go to the side. And let's go to the back. I got those 2 clips there. Not worried about a thing. We're not worried. We're not worried at all. Okay, let's look at the other side. Let's get the other side. Here we go. Okay. Is it giving health? Is it giving wealth? What is it giving? So that's what I've been doing. I want to show you guys some other looks. So the other day I wore a head wrap. I was like, you know what? Head wraps are totally protective styles. So protective styles to me are things that protect your hair, your ends. There's no tension. Like there is no pulling and tugging. For me, I had to redefine it in my life because I am really trying to not go back to crochet. And so, because it just did such damage to my hair. Personally, I'm not, I thought about talking about the whole toxic braiding hair situation, but I said, you know what, that's not my fight to fight. A word to the wise is sufficient. You read the article, you had to do what's right for you. I'm here to show you all what I do in hopes that you'll join me on this journey, because I am really on a mission to make sure that my hair is the healthiest it can possibly be. So y'all already know, this is one of my this is like a favorite of mine. Okay, here it goes. It's here again. This beautiful silk cap. This is my protection under my protector style. So my hair was braided like this. It was a little messier, of course, because it had been in for a couple of days. I literally put the head wrap on. Put that on rather. I didn't undo my knot. Just wrapped it up and put it on my head on top of this. So I'll put a picture there. This is what was underneath this head wrap. So I wasn't just, poly cotton on my hair sucking out all the moisture. I had this protective barrier. And it's so important that whatever you do, if you are going to wear wigs, whatever it is, you put that protective barrier to keep your hair from all that moisture and goodness being sucked out of it. I also wore hats. This is one of my favorite hats. I got this hat because when I was wearing crochet braids, this actually fit over my big crochet hair. Like I would have big hair and this hat was right on top of it. And a lot of times I'll wear this with my little wig, my little favorite little wig that I got that I still kept and held on to. But this week I was just like, let me just throw this on with a cute little, athleisure outfit. And so I would just throw this on, keep it really loose, okay? And I would only wear this when I was like going out running errands or whatever. And then in the house, I was just letting my hair do what it was going to do. So that's what I'm doing for my hair. And I love these two braids so much that I was like, this is probably the thing I'm gonna do in between wearing the silk presses to help keep my hair protected and to give it a little break if that's what it's needing. I think for me, I feel like we have been convinced that wearing your own hair in styles like this is childish or it's unprofessional. But I'm here to tell you, baby, you can make it look just grown and sexy and all the things and professional and all the things because you own it, you embrace it. This is our hair. And I'm like, I'm redefining this thing for myself. And I'm grateful that I'm able to do this while I have a young daughter, you know, who I'm able to show like mommy's wearing her real hair. You know, I'm not just wearing these long braids all the time. And there's no shade. Y'all already know my heart. Well, y'all don't. Maybe some of y'all don't know me. Maybe some of y'all are new. But my heart is not to judge or throw shade at anybody. What I'm sharing here, what I'm doing with this series is sharing what I'm doing in hopes that it helps you to embrace your journey to wholeness. Maybe you are, like I said, someone who wants to step away from wearing crochet braids or step away from relying on protective styles with synthetic hair or extensions, and you want to embrace your own hair. This is where we are. I'm showing you that I literally started off with breakage, extreme breakage. I had to cut my hair. Yes, I had hair to my chin, but going from having hair, like I'm going to try to find a picture when I blew out my hair right before I had to get it cut. My hair was like to the top of my back. And so cutting off 6 inches and then having to start over and then going through this whole just mental shift in my mindset about letting go of being so focused on length and really saying, I'm not going to be so obsessed with length. I'm going to be, you know, focused on health and wholeness when it comes to my hair from within and from without, all the things. That's where we are. Hope you like it. Thank you for watching. And I hope that you have an amazing, amazing day. Cheers to your own personal journey. If you are somebody who is journeying to wholeness and health with your hair, comment below. Listen, drop the little, what's the little hand, you know, emoji. I'll post it right there so you can see it. Post the little flips hair emoji. Let me know if you're on this journey too. I would love to hear from you and love to hear about what you're doing, and even love to hear if you're using and embracing your own hair. I would love to hear more from you guys, and I cannot wait to catch you in the next video. Bye.